YouTube, what's going on? Exhibit here, and I got a brand new video for you guys today. In today's video, we are doing a track review of the new Redbud 2000 by Fat Muppet. So let's just jump right into it. So he posted the Redbud 2000 on January 4th, and since that day, let me tell you, it is my favorite track to date. I want to give a big shout out to Fat Muppet for creating it, but also everybody that was involved. He made a list down here. I want to give a big shout out to Pelster, C Biggs, Pepe, Panic Rev, Hurin, Insane, Green, Resolute, TFC, C Dub, or excuse me, G Dub, Maverick, J Lo, TKO Smokey, Ty Moto, D Blue, Shady, and everybody else that was involved with this. They did a wonderful job creating this track, and like I said, it is one of my favorite new tracks. So now we're jumping into some gameplay. As you guys know from the last video, we do like a couple B-roll shots, and then we jump into a couple laps from the track that we have. This one is I think it goes in third person first, and then first person, and then the overcam. I think that's how I did it last time too, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But first thing first, on this track alone, I think the scenery for this track is absolutely incredible. From these B-roll shots, I mean, look at how good it looks with the pits and the billboards, the sponsor logos, the semis. He's got Chevy trucks like posted all around this track. I forgot that was even a sponsor back then. I knew it was on the Kawasaki because of Stewart, but I forgot. I mean, it's been a long time. I mean, 22 years ago, this track was raced. So the scenery is definitely one of my favorite aspects of this track. I mean, look, he's got Gatorade posters on the side of the track. That makes the vibe feel so like old school that I really enjoyed it. I think he did a fabulous job with the scenery for this track. It looks exactly like, if you guys go back to like a 2000 video that's in 360p, it will look exactly what it looks like today. Obviously it's a little different. He didn't add obviously every single aspect, but he added a majority of them, and it looks absolutely insane, and it looks incredible for what he did and what he accomplished with it. So got to give him props. It probably took him a while to do all of like the little details, but I really appreciate all what he does for these tracks. I think he did like I said, I think he did a fabulous job on the scenery. It looks amazing. The trees aspect, like if you go back and watch a video, the trees are in the same spot. I mean, there's a part right here coming up with the shade and stuff like that from the trees. You got the building right there. You got the stands. It just looks amazing. So got to give him props for that. I'm excited to see what other tracks that he comes out with, as well as like the props that he includes. So definitely excited about that. If you guys also, I keep relaying back if you go back to the video from the 2000 video, but if you go back to that video and then you kind of match it up with this track, the track design is literally the same. I know it's a replica and sometimes it's hard to get like every aspect of it, but I went back and I watched that 360p video, and like, I swear to God, it's exactly the same. So got to give him props on that. He did a wonderful job trying to match up the pieces, and I'm very appreciative of him doing that. It made for some great obviously line choices and everything like that. Obviously he can't make it, if you guys go back and watch that video, he can't make it as rough as what that video looks like. I'll put a link in the description below of what video I'm talking about. But I think he did a wonderful job with matching it up 1v1 compared to the 2000 track. So definitely got to give him props for that. One key aspect that I loved about this track was the roughness of it. He created the track like just stock right out of the gate. The roughness of this track was on par with some of the rougher tracks that I've known, compared to like say like Lommel. Lommel's pretty rough. A couple other tracks like sand tracks, I thought he did a fabulous job with creating the roughness. Now as you get 20-man people on this fucking track and you get racing on this, it gets even more, I don't know why I said even twice, but it gets even more rough. And I have a video coming out and you guys will see what I'm talking about. This track definitely gets roughed and chewed up, but that's an aspect that I actually really love. I'm not good at it, I wouldn't say I'm good at it at all. There's a lot of other people that are way better riding these tracks that are rougher, but it makes the track a lot more fun, to be honest. It makes the track a lot more challenging. Um, it makes you have to change up your lines consistently because you can't take the same line because it's so much rougher than it is. Um, but that's one aspect that I think he did a really good job on. He created it rough off the gate, and then it just gets rougher and rougher every single lap that you like do after that. So me and the homie Liam were talking about this, and we enjoy that 100%. Occasionally we like it not rough and we can just fly around the track, but most of the time when we get a rough track and we start racing on it, it just adds to the fun. So definitely happy about that, and it makes it a lot more challenging. Now going back to the roughness in racing, it adds a different aspect to the track. So if you're racing 20-man people and this track gets chewed up, what happens? You got to change up your lines, and that's exactly what happened when we race this. At the start of the race, we're going inside for this section. Right after this downhill, we're going like inside to inside, but over time we had to go outside to outside, and that's the most fun part about this whole thing. Changing up your lines while racing, but also staying the same speed, catching people, passing people, with so many different line options that he created off this track. It made racing a lot of fun. So definitely got to give him props, and everybody involved making those decisions with changing up the lines. Like right there, that inside, that's one of the insides that got so chewed up that we were going outside right there. And then right before that triple, same thing. That thing gets so freaking rough. We were either bouncing off and crashing, or we were just hoping and praying that we can make it through. So definitely got to give him props for that. He did an awesome job with this track overall. I think he did a fabulous job. I'm excited for all the tracks that he has coming out. Whenever they release, I'm definitely going to be trying to drop a video on them. But this is one of my favorite new tracks as of today, and I'm definitely excited for the new ones, like I said. So but with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, a little bit of my take of the track. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys do enjoy this, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. That means a lot. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to at least 1,000 by year's end. We're almost at 500. So I'm excited for that. But anyways, appreciate you guys all showing love on the YouTube and TikTok. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Put a comment down below if you guys want me to do a track review on one of the other tracks that I haven't done yet. Even if it's like an older track that we've done a bunch. So let me know what you guys think. But anyways, I appreciate all the love, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Much love.